What was the order? What was the order?
Leave.
For what? For what reason? For what reason?
All right. Turn around.
For what? For what?
Welcome back to the JTown Press, and today we are going to highlight a video from the dreaded rabble-rouser. He was arrested inside the Topeka, Kansas police station for exercising his First Amendment rights. Grab your popcorn, let's go check it out.
How can I help you?
Can you please identify that officer for me, please?
He's working, so it's Officer Bulmer.
Officer what?
Bulmer,
Can you spell that for me, please?
B-U-L-M-E-R.
And his badge number, please?
Bulmer with badge number. It's 356. That's fine.
Say again?
356.
What was that last part?
He spoke to you on the phone earlier.
The last part. You said I spoke to you on the phone earlier? What in the world makes you think that? He's just saying you'd need some serious proof to prove that I've called 15 times, let alone one time. There, Bulmer. I have not called up here one fucking time. You took a picture of me, Bulmer. I'm gonna get that off your phone. You took a picture of me. And if you could go ahead and give me your badge number, Baker, please.
Say again?
Your badge number, Baker.
512.
512.
Yes, sir.
What are you gonna do with those pictures of me, Bulmer? What are you gonna do with those pictures of me?
I was going to show Lieutenant Monosmith and Commander Jones posters.
You're gonna show Monosmith and Jones, my friend? All right. Is that your personal phone, or is that your personal phone? Or a government phone?
Can I help you?
Hey, I need to report a crime. I'd like to speak to an officer, please.
Okay, what can I help you with?
Oh, I need to report a crime. I'd like to speak to an officer to report that crime, please.
No, you're speaking to one, sir.
I'd rather speak to somebody a pay grade above you, please.
Okay, so you're requesting a sergeant at this time?
Yeah, that'd be great.
And what's the reasoning for a sergeant?
To report this crime.
Okay, what crime are you wanting to report?
I'll let the sergeant know when he comes out, Baker. Appreciate it.
Well, you know we're busy, right, sir? So I can't keep dragging them up here, right?
Keep dragging him up here? I haven't. What do you mean, keep dragging him up
I'm
here?
just asking you so I can tell them so they're ready, because we have a lot of other important crimes going on.
Part of his job is to. Your job, right, is to the police to take reports of crimes.
I'm trying to offer you reports. What can I help you with?
I'll let him know or her know when she comes up. Appreciate it.
And to give you a little context, here's what happened at his last visit at the Topeka PD.
If not, be aware of the sign behind you that says if you don't have police business, you cannot just stand around here and loiter. All right, thank you.
Hey, so how you doing today? That's nice. Hey, Sergeant Jones, this is Sergeant Anderson. The reason why we're here talking with you is to be inside the lobby, you have to be here for police business only. Do you have any police business you wish to conduct today? If you have no police business, we'll have to ask you to leave the property.
Am I being detained?
No, but if you have police business, you're going to be in here with police business. Do you have any police business you wish to conduct today?
Am I being detained?
No, you're not being detained. Do you have any police business you wish to conduct today? Do you have any police business you wish to conduct today? Okay, well, if you have no business you wish to conduct, I'm going to ask you to leave the law enforcement lobby.
Noted. Am I being detained?
If you do not leave the law enforcement lobby, you will be detained, but I am still giving you the free option to leave the property right now.
Detained for what?
Right now, we were displaying a lawful police order. If you do not obey that lawful police order.
What's the lawful police order?
If you look if you turn the camera just to the left, it says police business only. Your sign is coming right now. It says police business only, no loitering. Currently, you're loitering and not conducting police business. So that would be why you would be detained if you refuse.
Says who?
The sign.
Says who?
The sign.
Who says I'm not doing police business there,
I
Sergeant
think I've asked
Jones?
you about 5 times. You've not given me any answers.
What difference does that make?
If you have police business, you would be here conducting your police business.
I'm not required to answer any of your questions, so why in the world would I do that?
Because that needs to conduct police business. There's normally some interaction that happens where you ask questions or you have some concern you wish to bring forth or something to do.
Oh, okay, there you go. Can you read?
Yes, it says TPD officer counters of Dumbo and Canty is 2.
No, that's not what it says.
That's actually, I was like Dumbo.
Yep.
And then TPD Mars Papers Division. Okay. Unfortunately, that is not official police business. That
Says
is your
who?
opinion.
Says who?
Says there's no crime related to your opinions. Okay, well now I am officially asking you to leave the law enforcement center.
Am I being detained?
Again, you will be detained if you do not leave. This is the final order.
You're asking me to leave?
I'm telling you to leave.
You're telling me to
I'm
leave?
telling you to leave because you are not conducting police business.
What will happen if I don't leave?
You reissue a citation for disobeying a local police order.
Have you ever heard of the First Amendment freedom of press?
Okay, again, I now tell
Have you ever heard of that, Jones?
Okay, do you have your citation book with you?
I can go get one.
Thank you. At this point, I do need to see your identification to issue a citation.
Why?
For disobeying local police order.
What's the order?
Leaving the law enforcement center when you're not conducting police business.
That's the charge?
Yes.
So am I being detained right now?
Yes, you are right now.
What am I being detained for?
I already explained it to you.
Explain it again, please. Well, as far as I'm concerned, that was an unlawful order that you did, and then it's an unlawful citation.
I appreciate that.
And that means that I shouldn't be detained.
Okay. I appreciate your opinion.
What's your badge number, Jones?
182. Will be my citation.
What's yours, Anderson?
017.
What's your name? Ikas?
387. How are
What's your rank? So I've been trying to explain to the sergeant here that he's issued me an unlawful order to leave here, and it's an unlawful citation that's taking place right now.
You have some business here, sir? You have some business here? To take care of?
What do you think?
I have no idea.
Well, then how in the world could you issue me a citation if you don't know if I got business
You
here?
have some business here, we'll leave you alone.
Yeah, leave me alone. Appreciate it.
What was your business?
I don't have to explain to you what my business is to let you know that's business. Can you, yeah, exactly. Can you read?
Yeah, I can read.
Okay, so,
Let's leave it be for a second. We'll come back. Take care of your business, okay?
Did you hear me, sir?
Go ahead, take care of your business, all right? We'll leave you alone.
hey, Lieutenant, am I still being detained right now?
Are you by me or anybody else?
Well, I was detained by Sergeant Jones, and nobody said that I was no longer detained by him. So as far as I'm concerned, I've been out here detained for no reason, it sounds like.
Oh, man. I'm sorry you felt that way. No,
What do you mean? I'm sorry I felt that way. You detained me
I didn't detain
and didn't release me. The Topeka Police Department.
Are you in handcuffs?
You don't have to be in handcuffs to be detained. To be detained.
Well, what can I do for you, sir?
Oh,
You're free to go.
So when was I no longer detained then?
When we walked away,
How was I supposed to know that?
one would assume that 3 officers walked away. Well, I'm not going to dispute this with you.
Well, I mean, I can still be detained if you guys walk away. Yeah. So what exactly happened there? Sergeant Jones is going to write me that.
What's your specific question?
Oh yeah, Sergeant Jones was in the process of writing me a citation for not following a lawful order, he called it, and then all of a sudden it stopped at your discretion. What exactly happened there?
You just said the answer. My
Well,
discretion.
Yeah, and what had to do with that? What led to your discretion to make that determination right there?
You said you had some business to do here. I was going to give you that opportunity. You wouldn't tell me what it was.
Wait a minute, I didn't say that. I didn't answer. I didn't hear your question either way. I didn't answer your question either. Okay, so by your determination, I had business here. The citation stopped.
I was giving you the opportunity to take care of your business.
Okay, that's you determined that I had business to do here. But
I'm just telling you, I was giving you.
all of these other officers, including Sergeant Jones, determined that I didn't have business here, and he was going to criminalize what I was doing. But you determined that I had business here.
I said I was giving you the opportunity to do your business.
Why didn't Sergeant Jones give me that opportunity?
That's something you'll have to ask him.
Well, you're his supervisor, right?
But I haven't talked to him since.
Okay. You haven't talked. So when you guys walked away, you didn't talk about it. You didn't talk about it. You didn't talk about it.
Our private conversation is none of your business. But if you have any need with the front desk officer,
Was your body cam running when you had that conversation?
It was.
Okay. Well, then that's public then. That's not a private. That's not a private. Yeah, that's not a private conversation at
have
that
a good
point.
day, sir. I appreciate your time. Thank you. What are we doing for you?
Hey, so are you the supervisor here?
Yes.
What's your name?
Sergeant Austin.
Sergeant Austin. What's your badge number?
150.
150. Okay, I'd like to report a crime, please.
Okay.
Good.
So is it something that an officer can take a report for? If it's just that, then we can go ahead and get an officer to go ahead and take the report for an offense that you have.
Can you take it?
I said I have an officer who can take the report. I am tied up with other stuff that's going on right now. If you just need to report a crime, I have an officer that can take that report.
So Baker here will take it?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you good with that?
Yep.
Okay.
You want me to help you? I can help you up here, okay?
Okay, sir, what can I do for you?
Okay, so last Friday, so this past Friday, I was standing in here, and a few of your officers came out here, and one of them was Sergeant Jones, and his badge number, I believe, is 182. It's either 182 or 180.
Okay.
And he came out here and he detained me and was getting ready to issue a citation for me, and he said that citation was for not obeying a lawful order, he called it. And that lawful order, he said, was that I had to leave the law enforcement center because, according to him, I didn't have any business being conducted here. And so as he's writing up, he detains me, and as he's writing up that citation, Lieutenant Ekus comes out here, and Ekus stops him, Jones, from issuing that citation, and apparently has determined that I do have business here. And so are you aware that in the state of Kansas, there's actually a statute called 215922, interference with public business?
I know there's a statute in there for interfering with law enforcement, public interference, yes.
Oh, no, not law enforcement, interference with public business.
Today, reporting wise.
Right, and so I'd like to, I went ahead and jotted that down just to let you know. This is the crime that I'd like to, the charge that I'd like to press against Sergeant Jones for interference with my public business inside this public building. And you're free to look this up as well. I'd appreciate it if you would, but it's 215922. And it's interference with the conduct of public business in public buildings. And it says conduct at or in any public building owned, operated, or controlled by the state or any of its political subdivisions so as to knowingly deny to any public official, public employee, or any invitee on such premises the lawful rights of such official, employee, or invitee to enter, to use the facilities, or to leave any such public building. And then it's further with 215922B is aggravated. So when that is done in the possession of a firearm or weapon, which Jones was, that would be aggravated interference with the conduct of public business. So the crime is that I have all the business in the world to be in here, and then Jones detained me and stopped me from doing that, so he interfered with my public business inside this public building.
So that will be a complaint on how you felt you were? So
No. I want a criminal charge. 215922 is a crime. I'll speak to the supervisor. This is precisely, Baker, why I wanted to talk to a supervisor. So I knew you were going to do this. So, supervisor, please. I'm not
He already
doing.
told you?
No, I'm not doing a. Yeah, but you're not.
You have any
You're
other
not.
with us besides
Yes,
this?
I want to file a criminal charge, not a complaint. A criminal charge. A crime was committed against me. It's not a complaint. A crime.
Not when we're in an official lawful business when you said for you to leave.
He had no reason to, and it was determined by Ekus that I had business in here, and he stopped me from doing that, which is a crime. So I'd like to.
So like a friend here said, you can report to another agency or KBI if you feel that way.
Oh, no, I'll report it to you guys.
Okay, but right now,
Your supervisor, please.
there's nothing else I can help you with right now.
Supervisor, please.
I can't keep calling him up here, man.
Hey, I gave you both the benefit of the doubt when he's like, hey, are you cool with that? I said, probably. Baker probably could do it,
This
but
moment you're interfering with what we're trying to get done here.
I ain't interfering with anything. What am I interfering with?
Because I've told you.
I don't want to file a complaint.
Thank you.
I want to charge Sergeant Jones, and I'd like to speak to your supervisor, please.
Yeah, I want to.
Supervisor, please.
About going pressing criminal charges.
Nice try.
on my
Supervisor,
father's
please,
death.
Baker. Well, you were out here on Friday as well, weren't you, Anderson?
Yes.
So I'd want to be filing that charge on you as well. So it's 215922. You and Jones interfered with my public business here, and that's a
Okay, so
violation
what-
of state statute. And I'd like to report that as a crime. And I tried to report it to Baker. He gave me a dang complaint form, and I told him I wanted to file a charge because a
And that
violation
and
of
that
a
office can
statute.
facilitate that.
With a complaint form, I want to file
Those are
a charge.
officers over there, and they can file the report.
Over where?
Over at the PSU building, over at 6th and Monroe, it's going to be the
What the
city
heck is that?
administrative building.
What do you mean? I want to file it right here. What are you talking about? It's a police station. There was a crime that was.
Okay, and what is the alleged crime?
215922. Interference with public business in a public building.
Yeah.
You and
And you were
Jones
told-
both detained me, and it was determined that you shouldn't have because I did have public
And you
business
were
here.
asked,
You,
do you have?
You
Are you going to
stopped me.
argue with me, or are you going to let me
Are you going to
explain?
take this charge?
No.
You guys interfered with my business inside of here
Because
when you
weren't
should not have.
reporting- You weren't
Horse
reporting.
shit. I don't have to
police
report
business,
anything to
and
you.
it actually says right here, no loitering.
Yeah, you know what?
Police business
If that was
only.
a piece of paper, you could
And
take
you
that
weren't-
and shove it up your ass. That means
Okay.
nothing.
And you weren't reporting
guys,
business.
I don't have to report anything
You
to
weren't
you.
reporting a crime.
I don't
you
have
weren't
what?
reporting police conduct, as stated here, police business only. You weren't doing
So why was I determined to be able to stay in here there, Anderson?
It's a great question.
Yeah, and so he determined that
So-
I had business in here.
So
My
what-
business
what
had not
police-
changed.
Again, what
So
police business
21
would you like to report today?
I'm reporting a crime. You and Sergeant Jones both did 215922, and it's aggravated because you have a firearm on you, and you also have a taser on you as well. So it's an aggravated 215922. You both stopped me from doing my public business in this public
Yeah, and you were asked
building.
what police business you were doing.
Does
then.
not matter if you
didn't
asked me or
report
not.
A single police
yeah,
business.
and then your
you were saying
supervisor,
you were now
then
loitering.
your supervisor came out here and said, "Hey, go do your business." He
Okay.
said, "Do your
Again,
business."
if
so
you would
I
like
was
to
detained.
file a complaint,
No, I want
you
to file
may
a charge.
contact,
Charge. I want to file a charge.
PSU.
I want to file a
Okay.
charge. Can I speak to your lieutenant, please? I'd like to speak to your lieutenant, please.
Can I talk to you outside and that way I don't be around?
I just came from the
Hey, can you identify yourself, please?
Press call.
What is it?
Chief.
Assistant Chief? All right. So I'd like to report a crime, and I've tried to report it to. Well, first I asked Baker.
Come over here so I can hear you better.
I asked Baker there if I could speak to a sergeant to report this crime that happened, and he didn't want to do that, but then eventually went and got a sergeant, and then they came out and the sergeant said, "Hey, I'm busy, can you give it to Baker?" And I said, "All right, that's fine." So I gave it to Baker, laid it out. I'll lay it out to you in a second what the crime is. And he offers me a complaint form. And I said, no, this is a charge. This is a charge. And so he goes and gets a different sergeant, Anderson, and Anderson's one of the officers that I'd like to file this charge against as well. And so he comes out here, and I tell him I'd like to file this charge, and he says it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
What happened?
Okay, so this is the crime. So Friday, I was in here, and I was confronted by Sergeant Jones, and his badge number is like 180 or 182. I think it's 182. Jones and Anderson. Anderson's a sergeant that was just here. And they both tried to tell me that I didn't have any business here, and since I didn't have any business here, that I had to leave. And if I didn't leave, then I wasn't
And what was
following.
your business here at that
It didn't. It doesn't matter. And
Well, it does matter.
Does it really? Does it really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll get to it. Chief or Assistant Chief, I'll get to it here in a second. You're going to find out what exactly happened here. I'm going to explain it all to you. And I was in a bit of a flow there, and I was telling you exactly what happened. You stopped me you jumped ahead there. So anyways, and we'll get to that. So anyways, so they say you're not following a lawful order, and so now you're detained. And Jones told Anderson if he could go get his citation book. So he brings the citation book out there, and Lieutenant Ekus comes out. You know Lieutenant Ekus? And so Lieutenant Ekus, while Jones is filling out the citation, makes the determination that I am conducting business here, and stops the citation and says to me, "You're free to do your business." And so that's what I'm saying. So it was determined, regardless of what the business was, that I was doing business here. Lieutenant Ekus determined it and stopped the detainment and stopped the citation. So I was doing business here, and it was determined by Ekus. Not that it matters. I didn't need Ekus or you or anybody to determine that I'm doing what business I'm doing here.
That's not true.
Oh, really? Well, maybe you could explain to me. So you guys have so is police business only in here?
Yes, as the signs indicate, yes.
Okay. And so somebody could come in here and do banking at the credit union right there? And is that police business?
It's a police credit union.
But is that police business doing banking at a credit union inside
It
the
would
police?
be ingress and egress for the credit union, yes.
Okay, so but it's not police business. And so those people visiting the bank.
And use the restroom if you want.
Exactly. That's
You can't just
business.
stand
That's
around here with your
business.
sign
Why not?
and loiter around here
Really?
without having any police business.
Really? Okay.
Because it's marked and posted.
Okay.
And you can wind up in jail.
So you're sure you understand what kind of forum this is, right? So
Brother, I
for
have
me
been
to
doing
stand, yeah, but you so
We're not going to do this.
exercising our rights
We're
in
not
there.
going to do this
Well, you
back
really
and forth.
escalated there. So, anyways, I'd like to get to the
We're not gonna
crime.
do
I'd
this.
like to get to the
I'm
crime.
shutting this down.
So the crime is 2159.
I read it.
What is it?
It doesn't apply.
What is this? What is the statute?
Interference with public officials in their official capacity.
No, that's not what it is. I got it right here. It's not et cetera, et cetera. It's not. Yeah, of course I did. Of course I did, because you're trying to say it's public official. No. It's anybody doing public business. So 2159.22 is interference with the conduct of public business in public buildings, and it falls under number 1. Conduct at or in any public building owned, operated, or controlled by the state or any of its political subdivisions so as to knowingly deny to any public official, public employee, or any invitee on such premises the lawful rights of such official, employee, or invitee to enter, to use the
Which one
facilities.
is you?
Oh, the invitee. I'm
No,
public.
no one's invited you.
This is public. The hell? The
weren't
public.
invited.
The public is invited to public buildings. This is a designated public forum. The public is always invited into here.
Okay, I'm gonna give you your
And so 2159.22, he came out here.
You ready?
Yeah. Let's hear it, Clump.
Here's your options. If you want to file a complaint.
No, charge. It's a crime.
You're doing what you.
It's a crime.
Okay.
I don't want to file a complaint. Yeah.
I'm giving you your options. 1, file a complaint. If you have a complaint about the way the officers have conducted themselves, file a complaint. Okay? Number 2, if you want to pursue this charge, that doesn't apply, but if you want to pursue it, okay? We don't investigate criminal charges against our own people.
Really?
Because we get accused of bias.
Okay.
Therefore, you need to seek out another law enforcement agent
You don't have an IA?
to file that with.
You don't have an IA?
We do. but
Okay.
We don't
Yeah.
investigate
Maybe I'll talk to one of those.
charges.
Maybe I'll talk to one of them.
Internal affairs?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Where do they investigate then? No criminal charges?
Violations of policies.
Violation of policy?
Yeah.
Okay. What other options do I have there?
You can find another law enforcement agency to approach and see if they would like to take your report,
And the reason for that would be what?
to remove any kind of bias in the investigation.
Like all the bias that I ran in here, just trying to get this charge reported to you guys? Is that what you're talking about?
I think you're just getting the truth.
The truth? Okay. Yeah, you didn't even know what charge it was. You're like, oh, it was public. It was public officials.
You don't, none of that applies to you.
So explain to me how I'm not an invitee there, Clump.
You're not an invitee.
How so?
No one's
What
invited.
would be an invitee in a public place then, Clump?
Okay, do you have the invitation?
Yeah, public citizen. This is a designated public forum. You are open for business. When you open the door, you are inviting the public to come in here, like it or not.
We're done.
So
Do you have
21
police business to be done here?
2159.22 is a crime.
Do you have police business to be done here? Do you
2159.
have police business to be done here?
Don't step towards me again like that, Clump. What are you doing that for? What are you doing that for?
police business to be done here? Do you have police business or not? I'm just asking you. If you don't, then you're in violation.
And what's going to happen?
Well, you could be cited or taken to jail.
For what?
Trespassing.
Trespassing.
Disobeying a lawful order.
Trespassing and disobeying a lawful order. And what would that lawful order be there, Clump?
I'm giving you a lawful order to leave.
A lawful order?
Unless,
I have to leave?
yes, unless you have reason to be here. Okay? So I'm going to give you 5 seconds to decide. Are you going to stay here in violation of the lawful order?
Am I being detained?
You will be if
Am I being detained right now?
you have 5 seconds.
Am I being detained?
Yes, now you are.
For what?
For violation of a police order.
What was the order? What was the order?
Leave.
For what?
Unless you have
For what
police
reason?
business.
For what reason?
All right. Turn around. Put
For
your
what?
hands behind your back.
For what?
Put your hands behind your back.
What am I under arrest?
And this is not the first arrest that Dr. Spees has had with the Topeka Police Department's gross misunderstanding of the First Amendment. Here's a little glimpse of another arrest that happened this summer.
So how do you remove somebody from the state capitol grounds for trespass? Because these people here have a permit and he does not go along
No,
with it.
they don't have
This is
permit.
People that have permit.
They don't have control of this.
They have control of
No,
this
they don't.
area.
No, they don't.
By Kansas regulations, they do have that permit.
No, they do not.
He needs to get
Not leaving. Nope. I'm not leaving. They do not have control of this. This is public ground. No, they do not. No, they do. Their signing to have their rally here does not give them control over the rally. No, it does not. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
You learned this last time.
Nope. No, I did learn it last time, and I ain't going nowhere because I learned it.
You didn't learn it.
Or shit, I didn't. I ain't fucking leaving.
He needs to be removed.
Nope. This is public grounds, man.
Public ground.
This is this. No, it is not.
I'm gonna give you the last warning to leave on your own, or they're gonna escort you out the property.
I'm not being escorted out of here.
Escort him out.
I'm not
Sign
leaving.
in for criminal trespass.
I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. Get your hands off me. I'm not fucking leaving. I'm not fucking leaving. Am I under arrest? Am I under arrest?
Jackboots, man. This is the First Amendment protected activity. Just like every other
Hey, you got my phone, brother?
Y'all go over to the Dreaded Rebel Rouser and watch the entire video. Go over there and give him some love and support. He's fighting for your freedom, your First Amendment rights. The First Amendment protects even the speech that you don't agree with. That's what we need to fight the hardest to protect. Y'all make sure you like, share, and subscribe. It helps the algorithm. It helps get these heinous violations of your rights so more people can see them. If you've got a story to tell JTown, email me at thejtownpress@gmail.com. Make sure you check out the description and the pinned comment. It'll have a lot of important information, including where to find stories that we highlight, where you can redress your grievances, and more. Let's keep letting freedom ring.